So at the tail end of 2023, I did a video about what was in my tech bag, and I had a few people ask me specifically about the bag, and mainly because I said I bought it due to the brand, and a few people didn't know what that brand was. So today, I wanted to talk specifically about the bag itself and not what's in it. So we're gonna be talking about my Travel Pro backpack. Now, I got really lucky, and I picked up this Travel Pro backpack, as well as the suitcase set that I've talked about in a previous video, for very good prices. I bought this separate from the suitcases, but I got them for very good prices, and I paid, I think, about $60 for this backpack, which is amazing for any kind of laptop bag. They're usually over $100, which is crazy to me, but I got this for a very good price, and I got those suitcases for a very good price. And Travel Pro is considered one of the higher tier luggage companies. If you go through an airport, any of the flight attendants or the pilots, any of those folks, you will see they'll usually have one of two brands. It's usually going to be Travel Pro or Briggs & Riley. Briggs & Riley is like the top of the top. Travel Pro is up there as well. And one of the biggest reasons for that is that not only are they built really well, but they have incredible warranties, they have incredible customer service and customer care, and they have repair centers all over the world, so that no matter where those people are traveling to, they'll be able to either get them fixed or get them replaced relatively easily. And that right there is one of the main reasons I really like Travel Pro, and I've tried to get some of their products for a while, and I've just kept a really keen eye on a bunch of sales. Warranties are a big thing for me when companies back their products really well, and don't just do pure replacements, but also try to do repairs when they can. That is huge for me. I really do like companies that back their products. It means they're confident in their product, because honestly, a company that's constantly doing warranty repairs on products, they're going to lose money. And a company that is confident that they can do an incredible warranty program and still make money really shows how confident they are in their products. And this extends out to a lot of other things I buy. I often try to buy things that I know will get used heavily and get used hard. I will always tend to buy something a little bit higher quality and something with a really good warranty. It just makes such a big difference for me. Other than that, though, there are some really great things about this backpack that I do love. And other than the major downside, which is why I didn't bring it with me on my work trip when I did the travel station video, let's talk about some of the things I really do like about this backpack. So first things first, one of the huge things for me, especially considering the way that I use tech bags or my laptop bag, is that this laptop stands on its own. As you can see here, it stands perfectly fine. It does not fall over. If I open up the compartment with the laptop, it kind of folios open, which is really nice. The back does become really heavy and it falls over. But if I do take this out, the backpack stays standing and it makes it a lot easier to get into. I do have a lot of stuff up high right now. Normally I'll have those packed a little bit lower, but it works really well. And then the inside compartment of this bag is just so open and has so much space in it. I am able to store my keyboard really nicely in here. When I'm not traveling with my keyboard, this is where my e-reader will usually go, which is great. I'll usually have my headphones, my mouse, and my mouse pad there, right? But the fact that this bag is able to stay up so nicely, even when the front is very loaded, actually it's gonna fall over. So yeah, even though all of the weight is sitting in the front of this bag, the fact that it's able to stay up relatively easily compared to my other bag where it almost never stands up straight unless I lean it against something, makes a really big difference for me in terms of convenience. It makes things really nice. And I do overpack a lot of stuff, and that's actually why I accidentally tore this. And the great thing is they actually sent me a replacement for this. They said they can't really properly repair webbing. So they sent a replacement. I haven't pulled out the replacement from the box because I'm moving and I'm just like, it'll just be easier to move in the box. But I do have a replacement for this, but I do pack things pretty heavy. Another great thing is that this is a two-part middle compartment. So you have the laptop side and then you have the front side, and this part in the middle is just kind of there, right? So if you have the back side closed up, then that's all closed up. You have the front side closed up, all that. But it just shows you how much middle space there is here. And I usually have a water bottle in here, and whatever else needs to go in here is fantastic. And one of the downsides about this bag, we'll get into it, is that it only fits up to a maybe 16-inch laptop. My very big Lenovo laptop does not fit in here, which is why in that travel station video, I was using my Swiss Gear backpack, because that one fits a 17-inch. The other thing, I'm not too big of a fan on this, and I'm not sure if it's just the way that people are going, is just that the front storage here is just a bunch of mesh stuff, and it just doesn't seem like it's meant for someone who's traveling with pens or traveling with any kind of writing utensils. It's just all of these little mesh pouches. So I have a bunch of cables in here. The reason that these are up here, before they were actually in one of the other pockets, every time I went through security, they're like, holy crap, that's a whole bunch of cables. They would always pull my bag out and take a look through it, even with a Nexus. So I made it very easy and very visible for them so that it's super easy for them to get to, and that's why it's up here. And then I actually have another mouse in here, the gaming mouse, even though I don't really need it. And then I have a speaker and my lacrosse ball that I use to, massage my legs or my arms or something when I'm traveling. It's very handy to have. And then in this very tight pocket, and this is the other thing, if you fill up this front pocket a lot, this middle pocket does not really open up very much. You can't really get to the bottom, and there's a zipper down here with another mesh pocket. It's very hard to see. I usually only will put notepads in here because they're the only things I can slide down into this little crevice properly, because it's just so tight there. And then up here, I'll have some more important, like the cables I want to get to more easily. I have my Ugreen 100-watt charger that I just did a video on. And then I have all my pens and some USB-C adapters and some USBs and all that kind of stuff. But the other thing that I didn't really understand with this backpack is, as I mentioned, I keep my water bottle in the main compartment. And that's because there's no proper place to hold a water bottle in this bag. The side pockets are so small. They're smaller than my hand. Let's see if I can get that on camera. Right? They're about the size of my hand. And I have relatively large palms, but my overall hand size isn't that big. So normally I'll just stuff these with my deodorant, some wipes or something. And then on the other side, it's just filled with a whole bunch of napkins and cutlery and stuff that I steal from everywhere I can, so that I actually have cutlery when every food delivery place forgets to give me cutlery. But not having a proper place for a water bottle also stinks as a travel bag. So a little disappointed on that. But overall, I do prefer traveling with this bag if I have a laptop over the Swiss Gear bag. I only use a Swiss Gear bag when I need to carry that larger laptop. There are so many laptop bags out there though, so what I'm super curious about is, what kind of laptop bag are you using? Are there any ones that you suggest? Feel free to let me know down in the comment section. I'd love to have the chance to check out some new bags. I'd love to find a bag that checks all my boxes and I don't really have any major complaints about. This Travel Pro one is the closest I can get to that. It's a good size. It's not too big, it's not too small. I love the fact that it's able to stand up when I need it to, and it makes it much more convenient to get in and out of, especially when I'm traveling. And it just works really, really well with the way that I travel for work, especially if I'm doing some other kind of travel. I'll use another bag most likely, but traveling for work, this is great. Just going to the office, this is fantastic as well, and it's how I usually use it. And so far, I've been super, super happy with my Travel Pro products. My carry-on Travel Pro suitcase has been fantastic. It has gone through absolute beatings. I have done over 15 trips in the last 18 months to and from the US, and it has held up fantastically, even though it's basically been checked every single time because my flight's always full. Really, really happy with these, but I could be happier with the backpack. So again, let me know what you're using. If there's anything you suggest, if there's anything you'd like me to check out, I can try and see. But yeah, with all that said, really do hope you found this video helpful, and if not, I at least hope you found it interesting. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, you can leave that down in the comment section below and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Big thanks to my patron sponsors, Slot Sign and Step Back, and thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you do want to see any of my other videos on any fun products, you can go and check out the playlist right up here. And as always, stay safe out there. I'll see you next time.